We will start with a prayer from our city attorney, Rich Parrish.
Gracious Heavenly Father, we just thank you that we be here and enjoy this weather. Lord, we pray for all the farmers and those working in the fields. Continue to protect them during this time when there's so much danger. We thank you now that we can come and celebrate with the firemen, what they do to reach out not only to serve and protect us, but how they reach out for those more disadvantaged. Father, be with us today. Be with the mayor and the commissioners. Help us make decisions that enhance the lives of everyone in the city of Paris. And it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Roll call.
Boyer.
Here.
Branson.
Here.
Hughes. Kemper.
Here.
Smith.
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a plaque presentation for MDA, and we have the firemen come up.
Great, thank you so much. So I have two different plaques here to present. Just to introduce myself to everyone in front of me and behind me. My name is Ann Sabry. I'm originally from here. I absolutely had a blast this year filling the boot with not only 38 departments that I covered in Central Illinois, but lucky enough to be able to come back home to Paris, and we had fun filling the boot on some of the hottest days of the year. Always seems to happen. So the first plaque I have tonight is for the Paris Community Fire Protection District.
Why don't you guys come on up here so we can get you in here on both sides.
And they alone raised almost $1,000 of $931. So congratulations, you guys worked hard for it. Give that one to you. So the second one here is for our local department, and they raised a total of $3,058. So combined, way over $4,000. That is over $1,000 increase from last year. So congratulations, you guys. You guys worked hard for it. So just to give you guys a little bit of knowledge of MDA, Muscular Dystrophy Association, our firefighters were actually our very first national sponsor ever for MDA. And here in Edgar County, you guys are supporting 11 families with neuromuscular disease, including ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. So just so you guys know exactly where this money is going, you are paying for flu shots, you're paying for summer camp for two of the kiddos here that are between the ages of 8 and 16. And hopefully these firefighters are going to come up to Bloomington this year and have fun on Firefighter Day, right? Yeah, we're going to work on it. I'll come pick them up and take them. So anyway, congratulations, you guys. I know you guys worked really hard. You guys were out there. I know the weekend before you guys were crazy busy, and I know you guys are usually busier than I always wish. I always want my firefighters to stay less busy a little bit. That way you're safer. So, but anyway, congratulations, and thank you guys so much for your hard work.
Thanks, Ann.
Thank
Hard to
you.
see. I don't think we have any proclamations, citizens' participation.
I don't have a thing to say.
Okay. Hearing none, we will move to the consent agenda, which has been moved by Commissioner Boyer, seconded by Commissioner Branson, that we approve minutes of September 23, 2013 regular meeting and the October 9, 2013 special meeting. Approval of bills previously paid $234,667.59. Bills to be paid $427,490.24, and salaries of $131,095.70. Also approval of one sewer tap. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer.
Yes.
Branson.
Yes.
Kemper.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. Now we have a series of ordinances. The first ordinance is adding Title 11, Business Regulations, Chapter 121, Secondhand Goods Dealer. This will establish a license for secondhand good dealer. We'll have the city attorney explain a little more about it. It has been moved by Commissioner Boyer, seconded by Commissioner Kemper. What I'll bring out before we call on Rich is that a secondhand goods dealer is defined in the ordinance, which will be a person, corporation, business, partnership, or other entity who is engaged in business of buying, bartering, trading, exchanging, and selling of any items, goods, commodities, or appliances which have previously been sold, exchanged, given away, or had title transferred from a person, firm, corporation that first acquired the same. It does not include pawnbrokers. They're totally they're separate. There's a state statute covering pawnbrokers. It also does not include businesses where their primary source of business income comes from the sale of motor vehicles, tractors, farm implements, riding lawnmowers, four-wheelers, snowmobiles, or properties of similar nature. Also exempted out would be nonprofit organizations, such as the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, religious, fraternal. I think that I'll ask the city attorneys primarily because some people have these garage sales that are
We have
organized.
Goodwill over here.
Right, so that's not included. And it shall not apply to retail businesses where the primary operation is the initial sale of items, but also takes in similar items as trade-in. In other words, if it's an initial sale that they take items in or trade in, they're not covered as well. So the definition would be the second-hand dealer buying, bartering, trading, exchanging, selling items, goods, which is defined in the ordinance. There'll be a fee of $25 for the first license, $15 for any additional license. There's an item covering display of items, how long they can be outside, how long, when they need to be brought in, if they can't be brought in, whether a fence needs to be put up in order that they are out of sight of the public. There's also a provision that covers records that need to be kept in order for the police department to be able to go and inspect. What we're trying to stop, which is stated is that they're properly operated. Two, that there's no blight on the community, where there's no issuance of a nuisance. And three, to stop the possible movement of stolen properties. I might add that this ordinance has been prepared by the city attorney. Commissioner Boyer has looked at it. The chief of police has looked at it. And they've passed on the language as far as what we feel that we are capable of enforcing and what we're looking for and how we're trying to help these businesses be good businesses, but also be responsible businesses as well. If there are violations, they're covered under the general ordinance violations where they can be fined up from $1 to $500. That'll be up to the city attorney and the judge to decide. So the ordinance, I think, is been mirrored off of numerous other communities who already have such an ordinance, and I found it to be very helpful. With that, I'll just ask Rich if he wants to comment about anything else.
Well, and the last thing is there's a signature line I left down there for the mayor today. I think the mayor covered everything. The chief, we started this with Commissioner Boyer on the light issue, but the police chief was really concerned on the reporting issue and the stolen property issue, so we can be covered all around. It should be a benefit.
Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson.
Yes.
Kemper.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. The next resolution is our annual resolution establishing Halloween trick-or-treat hours. Be it resolved by the council, Halloween trick-or-treat hours within the corporate limits of the city of Paris will be between the hours of 5 and 8 p.m. on Thursday, Halloween. October the 31st. Be it further resolved that the maximum age to participate is established at 12, and the parents are advised to take their children only to neighbors and homes where the residents are known to them in order to avoid problems. They're also encouraged to go only to houses with porch lights on. It's been moved by Commissioner Kemper, seconded by Commissioner Boyer. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson.
Yes.
Kemper. Smith.
Yes. The next resolution I have is accepting the resignation from Fire Department. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of Paris that the attached resignation of Anthony Gibertini, I hope that's correct, of the Fire Department be accepted and authorized the Board of Fire and Police to hire a replacement. It's been moved by Commissioner Kemper, seconded by Commissioner Boyer. Attached to the resolution is a handwritten note from Anthony advising that he is resigning from his position as firefighter for the City of Paris effective September the 25th. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson.
Yes.
Kemper. Smith.
Yes. And the last resolution I have is make an appointment to Tax Increment Financing Advisory Committee, known as the TIF Advisory Committee. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of Paris that the following named person is hereby appointed to the designated board, TIF Advisory Committee. Drew Griffin, appointment October 15, 2013 to May 1, 2015. It's been moved by Commissioner Boyer, seconded by Commissioner Griffin. I discussed this matter with Drew. For those who don't know Drew or don't remember, he's a graduate of Paris Community Hospital, or Paris Hospital. I think he was probably born there, Paris Community High School. I think he went to I know he went to law school at Mississippi. I don't remember where he went to undergraduate school, but he is back in town and has just passed the bar, so he is an active member of the Edgar County Bar Association. I think he'll be a great new added member, and we're looking for more of these kids that are coming home to get them involved in the community, and this is just one of the ways we can do it, is try to get them appointed to these committees in the county and the city where we can get them involved early. I think he'll be a great new asset.
Is that all his deputies?
No, that's George Griffin and Angie. So,
Oh,
you know George?
yeah.
Okay. Did I say who it was moved by? How about me? I'll do it just in case. It's been moved by Commissioner Boyer, seconded by Commissioner Kemper. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson.
Yes.
Kemper. Smith.
Yes. Under Commissioners' reports, I'm moving to approve emergency repairs to the rail spur at Milk Specialties, which involved the placement of 7 new ties that were found to be in need of repair because it was an emergency and we were able to find a contractor who could come in early. It has in fact been done and inspected by CSX. By the railroad. They liked the job. They said it was a great job. So our part of that spur is up and running and in good shape. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson.
Yes.
Kemper. Smith.
Yes, that's it for me. Commissioner Boyer.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to make a motion to approve the planning commission's recommendations. That's on a house at 911 North Central. That has been changed from an R2 to a C1. It's going to be Martin's furnace and air conditioning. There'll be no outside storage, so that's why it's a C1.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson.
Yes.
Kemper. Smith.
Yes.
Kathy, excuse me, Kathy, do you do that?
I did, but I didn't have it on here.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to make a motion to approve the purchase of a new battery maintainer for Tower 8 at the fire department at the cost of $1,175.67.
Is there a second?
I'll second
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson.
Yes.
Kemper. Smith.
Yes.
That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Branson?
I'm happy to say tonight, Your Honor, I have nothing.
Okay. Commissioner Kemper?
I have one, Your Honor. It's a motion to award the bid for South Shore Drive drainage project to B&T Drainage in the amount of $33,981.50.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Roll call?
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson,
Yes.
Kemper,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. Thank you, Commissioner Kemper. Mr. Administrator?
I have nothing else, Your Honor.
Mr. City Attorney?
None further.
Okay, any other reports? Any old business? Any new business?
We're going to start the flush fire hydrants.
Okay, first talk, when are they gonna start
I
those?
think they're starting Thursday.
Okay. We have, and we also have coming up sometime, Trish Vitale will be here, I can't remember the date. Does anybody?
Next-
23rd, the Wednesday, Monday.
Yeah, the next,
I'm sure they're going to put that.
23rd during the pre-agenda. Okay, hopefully we'll get as many stakeholders as we can here, Paul, and maybe to include at least putting the realtors on notice that we're having this. I think it's very important that they understand that this is also an asset to move property, especially commercial and or residential, to be able to explain to their potential folks that are looking for property for businesses that we're open for business. We're ready for business. We're ready to help people open their businesses here. Okay, with that, I have an adjournment by Commissioner Kemper, seconded by Commissioner Boyer. Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Branson,
Yes.
Kemper, Smith.
Yes, want to remind everybody, the ball game's going on over here. If you want to run over there, it's the Shrine Club playing the Ambassadors, who I think are kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters. But maybe they don't go by that because of.
Let's see, do you have time to run over and dress and get on the cart and
No,
everything like that?
they'll remember how bad I used to be. I always like to tell everybody how good I was, but really, so I'm not going over. The next pre-meeting is October the 23rd. Come for that. It'll be an interesting meeting at 4 o'clock here, and our next meeting here for City Hall will be October the 28th. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Andrew.